The hospital stood in eerie silence, its once busy hallways now empty. The old wing had been abandoned for years, yet one room remained occupied. Room 306. No staff entered and no records showed a patient assigned to it. But every night, a faint beeping could be heard from within, the steady rhythm of a heart monitor. The night shift nurse, new to the job, first noticed it during her rounds. At first, she dismissed it, thinking it was a faulty machine left behind. But as the nights passed, she couldn't ignore the growing unease creeping into her bones. Room 306 was supposed to be vacant, yet the monitor continued its steady pulse. Curiosity got the best of her. One evening, she approached the room. The door was slightly ajar, revealing a dim glow from the flickering fluorescent light inside. The air was unnaturally cold, carrying the scent of antiseptic and something metallic, like old blood. Stepping inside, she found an empty hospital bed, neatly made, with the monitor beside it displaying a slow, rhythmic heartbeat. She reached out to turn it off, but as soon as her fingers brushed the machine, the screen flickered. The heartbeat flatlined for a moment before pulsing back to life. Faster this time. Her breath caught in her throat. The room felt smaller, suffocating, as if something unseen was watching. She hurried out, reporting the strange occurrence to her supervisor, who merely shook his head. "That room has been empty for years," he said. "It's best you don't go back." That night, sleep refused to come. She kept hearing the beeping in her mind, a slow, steady sound echoing through the hospital walls. When she returned to her shift the next evening, she forced herself to pass room 306 without looking inside. But the door was wide open. The bed was no longer empty. A patient lay there, covered in pristine white sheets. The heart monitor beeped steadily beside them. But their face, she couldn't see it. The shadows seemed to bend, concealing the features beneath. Her pulse pounded in her ears. Swallowing her fear, she stepped closer, trying to make sense of what she was seeing. The patient's chest rose and fell in shallow breaths. The chart at the foot of the bed was blank. No name, no vitals, just an empty page. A sudden gust of wind swept through the room, though there were no open windows. The fluorescent light above flickered violently before going dark. In that moment, the heart monitor let out a single, drawn-out beep. Flatline. She fumbled for her flashlight, her hands trembling. When she flicked it on, the bed was empty again. The sheets were untouched, the monitor silent. Shaking, she backed away and rushed out, her mind racing. She never spoke of what she saw. But every night after that, as she passed the old wing, she could swear she heard it, the beeping of a heart monitor, growing fainter until it was gone.